The mansion stood alone, dark and ominous. It was at the edge of a forest, trees twisted towards it like gnarled fingers reaching out. The windows were dark eyes staring out at the world. No one dared to go near. Whispers of the mansion spread, tales of horror and despair. They said it was haunted by a tragedy long ago. The mansion was a place of sorrow, a place of fear. No one who entered ever returned. It was a testament to the darkness that lurked within the human heart. Ethan was a traveler, new to the area. He had heard the stories, but he didn't believe them. He thought they were just stories, nothing more. He came across the mansion on a dark and stormy night. Lightning flashed, thunder roared. He needed shelter from the storm.
I guess this will have to do.
Ethan approached the mansion, hesitantly at first, but the storm raged on. He had no choice. He pushed the heavy oak door open. The door creaked open. Ethan stepped inside. The door slammed shut. Ethan was trapped. The air inside was cold and damp. Ethan shivered. He could hear the wind howling outside. The mansion seemed to groan around him. He took a step forward. The floorboards creaked like they were going to give way. He stopped, listening.
Did I just hear something?
He thought he heard a whisper. Ethan turned around, but there was nothing there. He must have imagined it. He continued on, deeper into the mansion. The whispers started again, louder this time. They seemed to be coming from the walls themselves.
Get out.
Ethan rounded a corner and stopped dead in his tracks. There at the end of the hall stood a figure, a woman dressed in a long white gown. Her hair was long and black, her face pale, white as snow. She was beautiful, but there was something about her that sent chills down Ethan's spine. The woman glided towards him. Her feet didn't seem to touch the floor. Ethan wanted to run, but he was frozen in place, paralyzed with fear.
Who are you?
Ethan stammered. The woman stopped in front of him, her eyes filled with sadness and rage.
I'm the lady in white, she said. Her voice was cold like the grave. And you have entered my domain.
Ethan's heart pounded in his chest.
Your domain? What do you mean?
The lady in white let out a mournful cry.
This mansion is my prison, she said. I was murdered here many years ago.
Murdered?
Ethan repeated. The lady in white nodded.
By my lover, she said. He lured me here and took my life. Now I am trapped here forever.
She reached out. Her cold, bony fingers brushed against his cheek.
But you will join me, she whispered. You will be my companion in this eternity of suffering.
Ethan knew he had to escape. He pushed the lady in white away and ran. He ran as fast as he could, back through the mansion. The lady in white's cries echoed behind him. He could hear her gaining on him. He had to get out before it was too late. Ethan burst through the front door and into the night. The storm had stopped and the first rays of dawn were beginning to appear. Ethan didn't look back. He kept running until he was far away from the mansion. He knew he would never forget the horrors he had seen, and he would never go near that mansion again.